NFL fans, welcome back to the J All Day Sports Show. In less than 2 weeks, the NFL season begins, and one lucky fan, hopefully you, will win $1 million. It's so crazy to say. There's a $5 one, a $100 one. Someone's going to win $1 million, man, and I'm going to give you my strategy, and hopefully you could use what I'm doing to help you make some cash in the DraftKings Millionaire Maker. I'm going to go over my lineup. I've given out some other lineups over the past few weeks, but after scouring DraftKings, trying to find value, trying to find shootouts, that's what we want. We want to find people that are going to be in shootouts, score touchdowns, get over those 100 yards, and cash us some money, right? When I'm drafting my DraftKings lineup, the first thing I like to do is to pick my defense. And this time, I'm paying up for a defense, and I'm paying up for the Bengals defense. Whether it's Drake May or Jacoby Brissett, it doesn't make a difference. Jacoby Brissett got hurt in that last preseason game. He banged up his shoulder, so he's not 100%. And Drake May, if he starts in this game, he's going to throw at least 2 interceptions, maybe a fumble or 2, maybe we get a pick 6. It's worth paying up for the Bengals defense in this spot. And we still have $5,700 for each of our other positions, right? Now, let's go to quarterback and try to find some value. I never like paying up for quarterbacks, and I want a quarterback who's going to run the ball. He's going to have to pass a lot in this game, and that's going to be Jaden Daniels, guys. I think he is going to be a great quarterback, but in this spot against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, a playoff team, he's going to have to throw the ball a lot. I'm expecting them to play most of this game from behind, right? So let's pair him up with one of his number 1 wide receivers. Let's go get us some Terry McLaurin all up in this business, right? Jaden Daniels, Terry McLaurin, and I want to add another member of this Commanders team on offense. That's going to be Austin Ekeler, guys. Austin Ekeler is a good value play, in my opinion. $6,000. He can catch the ball out of the backfield, and he's definitely going to be used in the red zone, in my opinion. I think a lot of these coaches who have rookie quarterbacks are not going to want to throw inside the 10-yard line, inside the 5-yard line. They're going to run the ball, and they're going to run the ball with Austin Ekeler. He is definitely in play to get 2 touchdowns in this game. Very, very good value. And we still have $5,700 to use in each of our other positions, right? So let's take a look at the running back position and try to find some value. Like, I don't want to pay up for these guys. So you really want to 5 extra money, right? That's how you get to a definite cash and a potential win, right? So we have $5,700, right? A 5X is around 27, 28 points, right? So which one of these guys? I do like Joe Mixon in this spot, but a guy I think not a lot of people are going to be on as much as some of these other guys can make our lineup a little more contrarian. If you take a look over here at Kenneth Walker to the third, $6,100, right? I think he can 5X, get us around 30 points if he has that monster game that I think he can have. Look, the Denver Broncos defense was ranked 31st versus running backs last year, dude. I'm slam dunking Walker to the third all day long. Now, let's move on to the wide receiver positions. Another guy who I think has got good value. He's going to be the number 1 target on his offense for sure. It's not even going to be close. It's Malik Neighbors. The Vikings ranked 29th against wide receivers last year. Boom, all day long for Malik Neighbors. I think he's going to get between 6 and 10 catches, maybe a touchdown. Hopefully he can get us over 100 yards. I love Malik Neighbors. They're going to be behind in this game. It could be a potential shootout between the Vikings and the Giants, and that's why I love Malik Neighbors in this spot. And one guy who I think has some value, but I don't think a lot of teams are going to be on, and a road team, I like picking wide receivers on road teams because they could be playing from behind. Just gives them more opportunities, more targets. I do like Cam Sutton too. That's a very interesting play right here. I do like this, but I also like Pickens, man. And like the more that I'm looking at it, go to game log and you want to see how he's got a 30-point game, a 20-point game here, a bunch of duds, but he does have that 25 to 30-point game in him, right? If you look at a guy like Courtland Sutton and we compare, does he have a 30-point game in him? And you look, and he has no 30-point games, barely one 20-point game, right? So you need to get a guy who can get you 25 to 35 points. That's how you win these big tournaments, right? I like Pickens in this spot. And then we go to the tight end position. I'm going to pay up for tight end in this spot. I'm picking my favorite tight end, a road team in a potential shootout, Evan Ingram. He could get 10, 12, 13 targets in this game easily, in my opinion, right? If you look at the game log, look at the targets, 13, 15, 12, 10, and most of the targets came towards the end of the year where they're like, oh, wait, this guy is a stud. 23 points, 32 points. He can get us 30 points, right? If the guy can't get you 30 points or 25 points, you cannot draft them in DraftKings, right? And that leaves us $5,700 for our flex. It gives us some options with the flex, guys. We can go Zaire White, the running back, but he's going to be in a timeshare a little bit. I think more of a number one role, you could go Najee Harris. That's an option as well. He's got 2 27-point baggers there. And then we could go with another guy DeAndre Hopkins is an option too if he's healthy. We'll have to see if he's healthy, right? He's got some high 20-point game here, a 30-point game, 25-point game. Hopkins is definitely in play. We'll have to see if he's healthy. But I really like Devin Singletary, right? He's going to be the focal point of this Giants offense, right? He's going to be getting the majority of the carries. Look at all these 20 baggers. I'm going with Devin Singletary, guys. So here's the lineup, everyone. We got Jaden Daniels, Austin Eckler, Kenneth Walker III, Terry McLaurin, Malik Neighbors, Pickens, Ingram, Singletary, and the Bengals defense. Let me know in the comments below. Do you like this lineup? Where do you think we could improve this lineup? And do you have any sleepers in that 5,500 to 6,500 range that I might have missed? I would love to hear in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace!